This is like my third time trying to record this. No, this is like my 10th time trying to record this tutorial. And I feel like I keep fucking up. I feel like I'm not showing enough information. Maybe Shao is just not a hard character to learn. I'm gonna show y'all what I know. And I'm gonna show y'all the things I like to do on neutral and things I do to condition my opponent. First, let's start with the game plan. I feel like with Shao, you got to be a little bit passive aggressive. It depends on who you're fighting. If you're getting zoned out, if you're playing against someone who has long pokes, you can't do anything dumb. You're gonna get punished a lot. But Shao Kahn does have far-reaching moves. You feel me? This is a nice move that I like to do to get counter hits or even just to poke my enemies. Because let's say they block this. This has 0 block advantage, so I could immediately follow up with a low. So most of the time I hit them with this, they'll be blocking, and I'll hit them with a low. And even if they block that low, it pushes them back hella far. We'll go into more block strings later. I'm just gonna show y'all what I do to condition people. So I hit them with this, then they're expecting the low. I could go into the overhead, and this is really good if you use an assist like Mataro, because then you could teleport into that. You know how Mataro get. You could teleport and then continue the combo. This is a great conditioning move, and it's even better when they block it, because they'll try to punish you, but you'll have so much spacing. Another move I like to do during neutral is this move. It's -3 on, no, it's +3 on block, but it's very slow. Most of the time they're not expecting it, but it's a great tool to reach in. And even when it hits, you can combo. Go into your regular bread and butter. Right into a setup. Look at the damage. Bro, look at how much health he lost, bro. Like stuff like that, you could do stuff like that just from simple setups. Just from simple setups, you could do stuff like that. And another move I like to use during the his neutral is this. If they're blocking low because they're expecting me to do this a lot, this move is a mid and it hits pretty decent. It hits pretty decent follow-ups into an overhead. I think it leaves you -6. Let's see what it leaves you at. Startup. No, you're hella negative on this. But after the hit, you could go into the axe. Another move I like to do a lot, especially since I conditioned them and they're expecting me to do something else. Like I'll hit them like this. If they're expecting me to go to the low or the overhead, I'll mix it up and I'll do something like this, just so I could go into the axe. Because then you get positive frames from the axe. And then what else do I like to do? This is a pretty good poke. You know, he has pretty good normal lows. Something you could do to just especially if they call in like Serena assist or something, you get the poke in, they'll start blocking low, go into the overhead, little shit like that. Let's go over his bread and butter combos. I'ma do ones without bar first. This is a good combo starter. You know, you do the square triangle to the axe slam, and then you don't have your axe anymore, so it's also good. I like to do that. Obviously the knee ain't hit. I'll do it again. It's not hitting. Maybe just do it twice. Yeah, this one twice. That one you got to do twice. Or you could go into the grab. Or you could go into the slam for a setup. That's a pretty nasty setup. Or if they're blocking low, easy damage on that. Or if they're blocking high, easy setup on that. Next combo that you could do with no bar. And then, you know, the setup just starts over again. You can do everything after that. And what else do I like to do? All right, let's get into the ones with bar. You're always gonna want to use this move, this little slam move, this little EX rising knee, because then you could follow up. Then you could follow up with the axe slam. That's really the EX move you want to use the most. I don't think you really want to use any other EX moves, at least not that I know of. Nothing's coming to my head right now, but You could do something like this. Then into the setup again. If they're blocking low. Okay, I got my axe back. Charge it up. And stuff like this really works. But you gotta make sure you pay attention to their meter, how they like to get up, if they like to delay their wake up. Like, you gotta pay attention to all of that if you want to make these setups really effective. All right, the next combo I like to go into with no meter. Let's say if you're not using someone like Sub-Zero, you have to spend the bar here if you want to continue the combo. But since I'm using Sub-Zero, I can just call him in. Right into the setup. Say if they wake up. Ooh, I blocked the wake up. And you're right back in. Right back into the same setup. Say if they're blocking too much, you can even go into the command grab if you really want to. Another combo I like to do in the corner. Let's get him to the corner. I'll do the one with Sub-Zero. Charge it up. You can do this multiple times. Into the setup again. It's easy damage, bro. Like, that's literally his game plan. It's just to get the axe out. Get the axe out and mix them up. And even if they start blocking your strings, you're positive on a lot of moves. So let's show what to do when they're blocking. Block all. Are you blocking? I bet. So I like to use this move as a poke a lot. Most of the time it gets blocked, but since it's a zero block advantage, you can follow up with another move, which I like to do this low. Because you get that spacing. They try to hit you with a crouch light, they're not going to be able to hit you. They try to hit you with a standing, most of the time they're not going to be able to hit you. So you get that easy punish. And then you keep conditioning them to block low. Like, okay, I'm going to switch it up. You feel me? You can switch it up into the overhead. Or you could go into the poke. Oh, they're expecting the low. Now I get this. Now I have my axe out. Okay, now now I got the positive frames. Especially, this works even better in the corner. So let's say I poke them. All right, they're expecting me to do this low, but fuck that. I want to get my axe out. Okay, got my positive frames. They trying to poke. I can poke back, and you can even tech throw. You can even tech throw off of the crouching. Off of the crouching punch. Because remember, to grab his axe is down for a triangle, and that's a command grab. You could hit him and then do it right after. So I poke him. Oh, they're expecting the low. Go into this. Okay. Okay. Now he thinks I'm gonna hit him with a low overhead right in there. Oh, he thinks I'm gonna hit him with the overhead. Crouch. Like, just straight mix up. Just straight mix ups all the time. That's the thing. That's the thing with Shao. It's just straight mix ups and just straight positive frames. You don't even have to be impatient either. You don't have to mix them up. You can just condition them. Okay, I got my axe out. I'm +2 on that. I could literally just sit here and block if I'm expecting them to do something. That's literally his game plan. I feel like I didn't explain enough, but that's literally like all there is to him. In my opinion, I feel like that's all there is to him. There's different setups. I showed you that. You feel me? I don't know. I feel like I'm missing a lot, but he's pretty a simple character. It's just using him a lot, getting used to the neutral, conditioning people, getting your combos off. All right, let's see. Get him to jump. No jump. So some anti-air combos. Everything's just the same. Into the mix-up. Okay, I got my axe out. Feel me? Right back into the setup. Easy. Or you can do this. Okay. Or if you freeze them, you can hit them with the They expecting you to do a high. Most of the time they don't expect that. That's good for just like to end the game. Other combos. You don't want to spend your bar. You can do something like that. Damn, I'm folding right now. If you don't want to spend the bar, you can do something like that. I don't know why I'm folding that. Just a little bit of anti-airs if you don't want to spend the bar. Then you can spend the bar if you want to. Just right back into the setups. Then even if they block this, you could just crouch it, bro. It's like -6. You could crouch it. With the low, you won't be able to. With the low, if they're predicting the low, bro, you're gonna get punished every time, unless they're not expecting the second hit. But most of the time, you're gonna get punished. That's kind of like the gist of General Shao, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. If there's anything I didn't explain, this is my first tutorial. Please let me know in the comments, and I'll do my best to explain it or make a better video. But that's kind of the gist. That's kind of the gist of Shao Kahn, man. I'm not gonna lie, and I hope y'all learned something from this. If I did bad, just let me know, and I'm gonna try my best to do something else. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button for more content, and just watch my gameplay, bro. I be using Shao Kahn, and honestly, it's like the more you watch someone play, the more you'll pick up on the little shit. I appreciate y'all for tuning in, man.
Yeah.